Hello there, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, on August the 28th, Mercury retrograde is ending. I am so excited about this. I feel we've got a new energy that is coming into our lives where Spirit is actually asking us to tap into our inner child. Okay, I picked a deck for this reason today, the Inner Child Oracle. So what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with an Enchanted Forest Oracle card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. Then I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Inner Child Oracle and read you the interpretation. I'm then going to pull one personal message for you today. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive this message. I'm going to close off with an angel number as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Gemini, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear today. So we are getting for you, my friends, the pause is the shift. If you're experiencing a pause, it is the shift. So let's read the message of this card. The past is now behind you, Gemini. All you desire is right in front of you. Pause to reconnect with your power and follow the pull of your destiny. So once again, your past is now behind you. All you desire is right in front of you. Pause to reconnect with your power and follow the pull of your destiny. So look at that. We've got this beautiful deer in the image with a full moon. And this looks like a blue moon. We just had the blue moon, right? So I feel the energy of the blue moon is still with everyone. I'm actually filming this reading on the 19th of August during the blue moon. So I feel this energy is still in your life. You're feeling remnants of it. And it's bringing in a lot of beautiful things that happen only once in a blue moon, Gemini. So let's get some tarot cards going here and see what else is coming through. We got the Star card. So this is letting me know that you're divinely guided. Communication and messages are coming in for you, and some of you are actually seeing them. You're very aware of the communication happening with you through the universe. Spirit is also wanting you to walk the path of faith and to have hope and believe that your desires and dreams are coming true. This is also letting me know that there's a prayer that is being answered, a wish that is being fulfilled, a manifestation that is taking formation in your life. Look at that. So this is a major arcana card, the Star card. The energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you might feel this intensely, while others, you might feel this subtly. Okay, so the Star card. We also have the Moon card. Look at this. We got 2 moons here. So the intensity of the moon, things that were once hidden away are now revealing themselves. I feel that your path is being illuminated. There's areas and parts of your lives that are actually being shown to you that perhaps you weren't aware were there. Things that you do, this could be patterns and things that just are happening for you personally on a personal level. Some of you might be feeling overly emotional at this time as well, dealing with your emotions around situations that you're in. So this is where Spirit is asking you to ground yourself, pause for a second and tap into your inner power in order to see through whatever it is that you're going through, okay? So the Moon, and we have the Death card. So 3 major arcana cards. You're definitely going through a big change in your life, Gemini. We've got a death rebirth energy. What once was is no longer, and we've got this integration of a new energy, a new cycle that is entering your life. Spirit wants you to surrender to the changes that are coming in, especially if you feel like you can't control them, Gemini. Just release the control and surrender and flow with what's happening, okay? Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Now, this will not only strengthen your intuition, Gemini, but you will also receive your own messages. So we've got the Death card here. I feel the nighttime hours, especially with death, the moon, and also the pause is the shift with the moon out. The nighttime hours for you is powerful. So some of you might be experiencing things happening in the evening. All right, so now before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. All right, so the evening hours, being woken up, certain times of the hour, like witching hours, like 333, 444, 212, numbers that are angel numbers or repeating numbers, and then you're seeing these numbers as you go about your day. This is really interesting because there's definitely communication happening, synchronicities that are taking place. Perhaps some of you are hearing an owl at night, or like ruffling in the wind, ruffling of feathers, or ruffling like leaves or something outside that you're hearing, but there's nothing there. And it feels like, okay, maybe there's somebody walking around outside, or what is this? There's sounds. This is your senses being heightened here, okay? Pay attention to your dreams. I feel dreams are really powerful at this time, especially with the information and communication that is coming through your dream. So it would be a really good time right now to grab a dream journal and start writing in it, especially if you remember your dreams. So what I usually do is I will write my dreams down when I remember them, and after a little while I'll go back to them to see, okay, is there a message coming through? And it's like riddles that we have to put together, put the pieces together. So I feel some of you are putting pieces together around something in your life, to try to understand your life a little bit better, a specific situation, or even a person. Now, I feel some of you have been praying for something to come in, manifesting or wishing, right? There's been this desire that's been kind of there for a little while, and now it's starting to take shape. And what I'm feeling here is we've got the Death card here, and just before the Star card is the Tower card, right? So something has recently ended in your life, Gemini. Some sort of energy has closed off. This could be something that you decided, like sugar, you're going to end sugar, you're going to end smoking or something like that. You're like, okay, I'm going to put an end to this because it's not benefiting me. It's actually harming me in some way, right? And perhaps you have been doing something in your life for many, many years that has kind of deteriorated you in some way. And there's recognition and acknowledgement around it, like, yes, okay, I see this. This is a darker version of me, a darker version of this energy that I've kind of been dabbling with, that I know now needs to end because it's not benefiting me. And I feel it's because you're starting to see things changing in your life, Gemini, that are for the better. You're seeing something else that is light, you're seeing light somewhere else now. And this light, there's a lot of growth there. There's a sense of comfort there. There's a sense of oneness to it, like a connection there. You're in alignment with something, and I do feel this is a synchronicity or a path that is unfolding. And maybe because some of you may have been in the dark area or dark energy in your life for a while, like a dark experience, a cycle that was there, a season that you went through where there was a lot of letting go, releasing. There was like this death of something, and now you're being reborn or rebirthed into something new. So I feel this is you shape-shifting in a way here, Gemini. And you're really good with change, some of you out there. But I feel whatever this was, it was really heavy, this energy. And maybe it has taken a toll on you. Maybe you experienced death in your life even, Gemini, right? And there's bits and pieces of this that sometimes linger in our lives. And if we don't put too much energy towards it or make this a comfortable place for us, like sometimes what happens is when we deal with someone passing away, I've seen this with family members, is they go into this energy where they can't come out of it. It's just everything is too strong and heavy. And it feels almost like quicksand, right? I feel sometimes people feel like they're moving through quicksand and moving down and down and down. But I've seen people that have risen from this energy, that have come out even stronger and as a new version of themselves. And I feel this is what's happening. This is what is transpiring. This is, a battle for some of you, this Death card, a battle of an old version of you and you now breaking free into this new version of yourself. And Maybe you felt this energy a long time ago, but it's turned into this new form. And this could be through an experience that is happening again from a passing of a loved one. So remember, when someone passes away, they're still with us in spirit, everyone. And I know that's hard to accept sometimes, even though we know that that person's with us in spirit, we just miss them in physical form. And it's okay to miss them. That just shows that you actually cared for them. There was a connection there. But know that they're with you in spirit. And I feel there's connection and communication happening with this person in your dreams, or you have this sense of feeling or knowing that they're around you because you know that they're there. You're sensing it. They're showing you. But what's happening here is this is like someone rising from the ashes. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. It's somebody that is getting up and moving forward, even though they went through this really, really dark energy, this dark patch, this really, and I'm getting a humbling moment coming through this as well. A humbling moment from something that happened that was very intense. And you're rising from this and you're moving forward here, Gemini. So way to go, my friends here. I feel that Spirit is calling you to tap into that inner strength because you're going to rise from this. And for some of you, whatever this death card experience is for you, I feel it was meant to happen. Like you were meant to experience it because this is what was needed in order to transform you or set off the transformation within you. Now, those of you that are seeing the numbers 17, 18, and 13, this is coming in as a confirmation that there's definitely something in this reading for you. So you might be seeing these numbers around, combination of these numbers, right, in a sequence. This is all coming in as a confirmation. I'm also getting nightmares. I don't know if any of you have been having nightmares recently or watching stuff online that is grim, that has to do with darker energies. Like I'm seeing somebody watching something that has to do with like break-ins, or you're watching like some sort of murder documentaries and things like that. There's something that you're watching that might have to do with like the Grim Reaper or some sort of scary tales, like paranormal stuff. I'm picking this up through the death card here for you today. So if this is creating fear from you watching it, maybe it's time to turn that stuff off, Gemini. I don't know what this is, but it's funny. And I'm also getting, I don't know, people dressed as skeletons. Like this could be Halloween coming through. Some of you buying a costume that is like those neon skeletons. So that's coming through. So let's take a look at the moon card here as well. So we have light, which is illuminating parts and areas of your life that actually need attention, something that you need to work on. So I'm getting shadow work. I'm seeing some of you even working on your inner child, right? Healing parts of yourself. So some of you have been moving through this healing journey for a little while. And maybe you're feeling like your emotions are all over the place. Maybe you're having a really hard time looking inward, or even just dealing with some of the emotions that were suppressed that are rising. And it feels like you're just all over the place. It feels like a roller coaster ride with your emotions. And again, it's tied to the moon's energy. So I'm also getting that time of the month for some of you women out there, right? Emotional energy, maybe some sort of changes there in that area. I'm getting fertility here as well. Light being shined on something specific that is going to change your life here, Gemini. This could do with your health, something to do with your health. This could have something to do with someone else's health. Like there's now finally clarity coming in around something that may have been there for a little while, a cycle of pain, chronic pain, headaches, body aches, some sort of an illness, something that you've been dealing with, and finally there's some light being shed on it now. And I feel things are going to work out for the better because maybe there has been another alternative, some sort of an option here for some of you around something that is giving you hope, right? This is why we have the Star card. So this is really interesting. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, okay? So if you're dealing with something that is physically happening to you, like an illness, some sort of physical ailment, go see a professional in this area, a medical professional. I'm just giving you the energy that I'm picking up here with this card. So some of you may have been in the darkness around something, like someone may have hidden something from you for a very long time, and you always had a hunch. And I feel there's truths that are being revealed here as well for some of you. Something that is coming to light that was kept from you, but you always kind of knew, and now it's being confirmed for you, which is changing everything for you, changing a lot actually for some of you, right? This new information that came through, and maybe it happened from someone passing away. Maybe you're looking through their house and you came across some information that spoke some truth to you, right? Now, during the full moon, I'm seeing some of you manifesting, doing some sort of a ritual around the full moon. Something is being activated right now, okay? Something has been activated, and I feel this is now taking formation. And again, this has to do with manifestations, right? Prayers, wishes, some sort of an initiation that you have implemented, right? Some sort of practice, setting an intention. So it's now taking formation, and it's showing up through the evening hours in some way, shape, or form. Now, this can show up, like, it's really interesting because they're showing me someone's house, and maybe you've been seeing like orbs, things like that in your home, Gemini, or you're just seeing things from the side of your eye. Maybe something fell, you've lost something. These kind of things are kind of happening for some of you, right? This is giving you, it's really interesting because I feel something is trying to show you, illuminating your path or an area of your life. It's showing you something that you're meant to know. I don't know what that is. It's like, it's very different for everyone, right? Whatever's happening with you, it's going to be different for everyone. We're all going through different things in our lives. Now, the other thing here is there's a deep connection to water here and the full moon's energy. So I also feel that Spirit is asking some of us to have some sort of a sacred ritual, especially around the evening hours, where we spend some time meditating, listening to music, praying, doing yoga, something that has to do with our wellness, okay, to calm our mind even, writing, journaling, reading a book, or whatever this is, because I feel sometimes when you're by yourself, Gemini, you're able to think about a lot of things, but it becomes almost erratic and anxiety inducing, so stress. So you start to kind of drift off into this place where you start to think about things, worry about things, maybe tied to your past. Maybe something happened today and you're kind of giving it a lot of thought and energy, and it's turning into this story, this assumption, something that's moving into your future now. So this is what you want to cut out and clear out of your mind, because I feel that sometimes your mind can run wild with the many stories that come up. I definitely feel this. I'm a Gemini sun and rising, so sometimes my mind, my imagination is just wild, right? So I feel there's something coming in. Just be mindful when you start to drift off, but there's something else that is connecting with you through quiet moments. Through you even just sitting outside on your porch looking at the stars at night. It's the night sky. This could be shooting stars, something that is connecting with you from the night sky. This is what I'm getting here with this card. This is so interesting. And we've got the star card. So this is again a confirmation that there's definitely something taking shape, something that you have actually drawn into your life. You have called this in. So it's definitely now coming in for you, right? And they want you to believe, those of you that feel like you've waited a very long time for something to happen and it hasn't happened yet, that seed of doubt, that worry around this expectation of this happening, like if you're putting a deadline to it, they want you to release this energy, release expectations, release any kind of strings that you have attached around things that you're trying to bring in. It's almost like there's this trying to control it. You have to release control. You have to surrender and allow things to naturally flow, because through this natural flow is where you're going to experience all of this coming in. So again, I'm getting somebody worrying. There's anxiety, stress, right? So let's balance ourselves. Balancing meaning ground your energy and bring yourself to a place of peace and calm, so you're not all worked up with your emotions and things, right? That's the moon card here. But The other thing is there's a sense of peace and calm. Sometimes we have to cultivate that to actually experience it, to cultivate that peace within ourselves, a tranquil place within ourselves that we can retreat to when we're feeling overwhelmed. But what's ultimately happening here is Spirit is communicating with you through this quiet energy. Gemini, that's why I feel nighttime, when everything is quiet in the world, is when you're able to connect with some of the communication and messages that Spirit is sending you. And I really feel that they're showing you this new path. They're showing this beautiful energy of abundance and love that is coming in, that is completely different than some of you that have lived in a darker energy. Okay, they're showing you this new light that is coming into your life. So let's go ahead and pull a bonus card from the Inner Child Oracle. I'm going to read you the interpretation here from this guidebook, okay? So let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you today, Gemini. We are getting for you, my friends, say yes. Spirit is wanting you to say yes. All right, so the message here is now is the time to be open and receive. Now is the time to open and receive. There is so much that is coming in. There are so many images on this card. Some of you might be resonating with what's happening here in this card. We have the number 30 on this deck, so on this card. So some of you might be seeing the number 30 in your life. You might be 30 years old as you're watching today. Those of you looking for timing, I'm getting 30 days and 30 hours around the message of this card. So being truly open to life can be a bit unnerving. There are so many possibilities and unknowns, and we could never analyze them. While there is much wisdom in weighing the options before us, sometimes there will be aspects of the future that we can never truly know until we walk that road. It is in these moments that we have to take a leap of faith and say yes. If you have pulled this card, now might be the time to open up and receive. Now, this comes with a wonderment exercise. I'm going to read this to you. If we are not open to many good things in life, they can pass us by. Practice saying yes to what you know will help you grow, Gemini. There is abundance all around us. Sometimes we just need to make space for it to arrive. There is a responsive journaling prompt here as well, so feel free to write this down. How does it feel in your body when you say yes to something new? How does it feel not knowing the outcome when you say yes? If it is a negative feeling, what is something you might be able to do to feel more positive about the unknown? So look at that. So say yes here, Gemini. All right, let's go ahead and pull a personal message for you now, Gemini. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath and connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive this message. Okay, so we are getting for you today, Spirit confirms that you are ready to take that leap of faith, Gemini. Trust that Spirit has your back 100%. This leap will open the doors to amazing changes in your life. So go ahead and jump already. The time is now. So once again, Spirit confirms that you are ready to take that leap of faith, Gemini. Trust that Spirit has your back 100%. This leap will open the doors to amazing changes in your life. So go ahead and jump already. The time is now. So look at that. That is your spiritual news. That is your in other news. So let's go ahead and pull an angel number for you. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you 555, change. Change is in the air. It's showing up in your spread today. So if you're seeing these numbers in this sequence, this is your confirmation of this message. You are going to level up, Gemini. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. So look at that. And it also comes with keywords here. Encouragement, you're being given encouragement right now, support as well. Some of you are going through obstacles, battles, but this is a part of your calling. There's a reconstructing of your life happening, which is going to be a very creative work. Some of you are diving into creative work, and that's opening you up to this beautiful new energy that is entering your life. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.